Hey there peeps, it's Tico here, bringing you guys a video of Warframe. I am about to share with you guys my build for Saryn, and this is primarily a build that focuses on using her new augment mod, which is not actually new now, but it's her augment mod, Regenerative Molt. And Regenerative Molt made Saryn a whole lot better ever since it arrived to Warframe. Because Saryn has always been one of my favorite Warframes. She's like probably my second favorite Warframe right after Excalibur. And she's always been great, but she was never great at staying in very long games because she had no way to survive. And ever since Regenerative Molt came around, she has a way to survive. So anyways, first let's talk about the build. For the build for the Aura mod, I have Physique. And the reason for Physique being the Aura mod instead of Rejuvenation is because Physique increases her maximum health. And her maximum health, her base health is already at 150, so it's the highest it can go in the game at the moment. So that gives her the maximum amount of possible health she can get for that percentage. So I like that there, especially with Regenerative Molt, because Regenerative Molt heals you. But anyways, let's actually go on and actually talk about Regenerative Molt. Regenerative Molt is a mod that pretty much gives you 50 health every second for 10 seconds straight. And it is defined and it is attached to your Molt ability. Your Molt ability actually lasts for about 20 seconds, but Regenerative Molt only lasts for 10 seconds. That means that for every second up to 10 seconds that your Molt stays active, you're going to regenerate 50 health. That health is defined by power strength. So 50 is the power strength base. So it's 50 health per every second. And I was actually discuss a few more things. We got Streamline here, of course, for efficiency. We always want efficiency when it comes to Warframes. And Streamline is usually probably one of the most important mods to first put on any Warframe because all Warframes require some efficiency, at least in some builds. In some of my builds, I don't require efficiency. But with Saryn, you do want Streamline. You do want to max out one. Hopefully, they make a Prime Streamline sometime. You also want a max fleeting expertise. Max fleeting expertise is actually quite important, I think, because Saryn is one of the few Warframes where her abilities, some of her abilities become stronger the lower the duration, while others become weaker the lower the duration. Vice versa, if some of your abilities become stronger the longer they are, more effective the more duration you got, while others become weaker. So it's a give and take, and I believe just having a maxed out fleeting just as it is, I think is enough for what you want to do. So a max out fleeting, max out streamline, max out regenerative molt. Now we go to rage. The rage mod makes it to where 40% of the damage you take to your health becomes energy. For this reason, you really wanted to put on a Saryn because she has about this, I think the second highest. And this is, by the way, I'm playing on PS4 right now, so I do not have Chroma. But on PS4 right now, since Chroma is not available here right now, Saryn is the Warframe with the highest survivability when it comes to health and armor combined together into one. After Valkyrie, of course. So Rage is pretty good for her because she has decent armor. Her armor is actually 155 and she has very high health. Her health base is 150 and with Physique is 1137. I wish it was 1337. That way it would be elite, but it's not. But anyways, pretty much 40% of damage you take to your health becomes energy. That's pretty good. We also want a Rage. Right now I have a Rage 1 from the top. Blind Rage. We have a max out Rage and we got a Blind Rage 1 from the top. So it's at rank 9. I'm actually about to max it out. I haven't maxed it out yet. I've been kind of lazy about it. But you do want a maxed out Blind Rage here because you have max efficiency with both a maxed out fleeting and a maxed out streamline. You have Rage where anytime you take damage to your health, 40% of the damage becomes energy. And Blind Rage pretty much attaches to Regenerative Molt. So if you have a 99% maxed out Blind Rage, it pretty much doubles the 50 health you receive per second for Molt, for Regenerative Molt. So instead of receiving 50 health per second, you will receive 99 or about 100 health per second. I do not know exactly because I do not have a max out Blind Rage right now. Like I said, I need to max it out. So you really want to max out Blind Rage because that will make it perfect. 100 health per second when you activate Regenerative Molt. Next up, we got Stretch. Stretch is a no-brainer. You know, when you want her ability to have a further range. That's always pretty good on any Warframe. We also have a maxed out Vitality, and a maxed out Vitality is of course a no-brainer because she has really high armor and she has very high health. So in combination, you know, that makes it to where Rage, it really works really well right there because in that combination, you know, you get the best of both worlds. You get pretty much a lot of health and a lot of health mitigated. The damage is mitigated by the higher armor, and so it lets you trickle down the amount of damage you take, and at the same time trickle down the amount of energy you regenerate from Rage. And last but not least, we also got a Prime Flow. The Prime Flow is here because we got we're gonna have a max Blind Rage, and a max Blind Rage, even though we have fleeting expertise and max streamline both together at the same time, you're still gonna have a minus 35%. You're still only gonna have 35% efficiency, and 35% efficiency is not bad But when it comes to Saryn, she uses her miasma a lot, and her miasma is going to cost 55 energy, about 65 energy. And 65 energy doesn't seem like a huge cost, but even if you have 350 power, if you're at like a high level Tower 4 survival, for example, 40 minutes in, you're going to be activating Regenerative Molt pretty often. And Regenerative Molt is going to cost you about 30 something energy per every time you activate it. With that max efficiency and a max blind rage. So you do want this because you're going to be activating it pretty often. You're going to be activating miasma pretty often because miasma makes it to where the enemies get stunned while they're being affected by miasma. So it's pretty good. So prime flow helps out a lot. It makes our energy go up to like pretty much over 400 if you got it maxed out. Right now I got it at rank 7 prime flow. Need to max it out a little bit more. Need to get it fully maxed out, or at least to rank 9, and that will make my energy 400 even. So that is my Saryn build. Saryn is by far, like I said, my second probably best Warframe, the one I like to use the most. She's just a killer. I mean, what else can I say? If you like the build, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any changes you think I should make or something I should try out. I'm always looking forward to suggestions or something. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening, and I will catch you guys later.